So today I have a Pennzoil. I've already cut it open and it was leaking oil everywhere. Very dark black oil. So I'm guessing it's maybe not as good as we were hoping, but it is made in the USA. Houston, Texas, made in the USA. It's a PZI-9A. I like the yellow. Yellow's nice. But I took off the... Wow, this stuff is just black and gross inside this filter. That is just rubber. That, in fact, is hard. I get a feeling this may have stayed on a car a little ways too long, maybe. And I don't know. The oil that's coming out of this is just jet black and just in a terrible way. So maybe somebody did leave it in too long, but hey, whatever. If you want to be cheap with a cheap filter, go ahead. I'm not saying anything. But let me take the top off, see what we got. And, ooh, we got some. Okay, this was not a good vehicle's engine. This had some, like, there's a whole bunch of sludge around the corners of this filter on the inside. This was not good. But hey, I'm just reviewing the filter, not the engine it was in. 3 threads, pretty light, not very thick, but looks like it would do a great job. And wow, the sludge, right? Stop it about the sludge, doesn't matter. And let's see here. Rubber, but it does feel like in better shape than that other piece over there. And it seems fine. It's a fine looking anti-drain back. Now let's pull back this and whew. That oil is black. And this thing has a lot of particles in it. And I did not use a grinder on this. This engine was not healthy, let's just say. Not a healthy engine. Okay, what do we have here? Well, it looks like why this filter looks like it's all clogged up and terrible. It does not have a release valve in it. And looky here, look at all this. It's just sludge. Terrible, brutal sludge. So, and I must say something. I hate these springs, but a lot of times they do work. And can I say this? It's got cardboard ends. Yes, this has cardboard ends. They didn't fail or anything. And this thing was probably in a vehicle for way too long. But they didn't fail. So that adds to saying, wow, okay, these cardboard ends maybe aren't the end of the world to have one on a filter, since it looks like this vehicle went through some rough times with its filtration. Now, I don't see a, bypass valve, but what is going on down there? Let me grab something here. I'm going to spray this filter and see. Do I have any juice left in my brake clean? Yes, I do. Okay, I thought we had something there down in the crevice here, but no, it's just the way it's built. So, no, nothing cool like that. No, this filter doesn't look like it was destroyed too badly. Sludge on here. This thing is probably clogged up. I'm going to have to look at it very closely here to see how bad it is. So I'm going to cut her open next and see what shape the filtration is inside. The filtration, look at that. There's a lot of filtration there for a filter that was about the same size as that Denso I just took apart. Look at how much filtration is in this one. Very nice. But at least that Denso had a release valve. This one does not. So I'm going to cut her open. and then get that filtration off, and then we'll be able to see how well it is in there. So that was exciting, cutting that. And this pretty well just comes apart here because it's glued to the cardboard. And that one already came off. Tube comes out. Little holes in the tube, but I don't see any reason why it shouldn't work just fine. And this little piece just sat on top of this piece here and kind of sat in there like that. So, and inside the tube like that. So, one thing I don't see on here is, well, don't see any metal strip or where these things are actually connected. Okay, it was connected right there. I didn't do that. This filter, I don't know if they're glued together. Doesn't seem to be like there's any glue left on it. I don't even see where it would be glued there. Is this the little piece of rope here? String, the only thing that holds it together? I'm hoping they'd be glued. It kind of looks like there might have been. But since this filter was used so much, it doesn't look like that glue stood a chance. So, let's see. A lot of filtration area. And that's good because this baby looks like she is clogged up very well. Probably is still working to some extent though. And looks like it just has normal filtration paper. Doesn't look like I see any synthetics in here or anything for filtration. Yeah, it's just normal. So, can't say I'd use one though. I'm kind of glad now that we don't get these around here too much, and that people just buy them and bring them back from the United States because they're probably cheap in the United States. I'm not sure, never looked it up. But yeah, it's got like sludge all embedded in here. So it was stopping sludge, I guess, so that's probably a good thing. But it's your run-of-the-mill, very economy-like filter. So I wouldn't use it myself, but hey, what can I say? I was just caught with a certified on my Ford Freestyle a week or so ago when I changed the oil. And yeah, that had a certified, which is pretty well built the same way as these. But I only left that on there for less than 5,000 kilometers. And forgot that I put it on just to, run oil through it. And then I forgot to change the oil. So disappointed in myself. But yeah, this filter is a big fail for me. And don't know if I would use it. No, I wouldn't. Oh my word, this canister is like the thinnest one I have ever seen. Who builds these? Like really, do you build these? Pennzoil? Who's building these for you? This is brutal. I'm hoping Pennzoil makes a better filter now. I'm going to have to go and look them up and see if they have a better filter than this. This has got to be their lowest end filter. And I don't even know how old this filter is, by the way, so they might have changed their practices since then. But yeah, I'm not endorsing this, and no one endorses me to put these on. So yeah, I wouldn't use it, and maybe you shouldn't either. But if you do frequent oil changes. All right, thanks for watching.